Hi YouTube, I'm back with another video. Hi, my name is Myscene. I do a lot of story times. I'm doing vlogs. So if you like funny story times, if you love vlogs and all that good stuff, please subscribe to my channel. I call my subscribers Myscene Gang because we're like a family. And we're like a close-knit family, so if you love story times, vlogs, Q&As, get to know me, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Myscene Gang. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how I met one of my favorite artists. I'm going to talk about how I met one of my favorite rappers, Tory Lanez. So I've been a huge fan of Tory Lanez since 2016. I'm a huge fan of Tory Lanez. I've been listening to his music since 2015, 2016, since I was in high school. I feel old, but I've been listening to his music since high school, back in 2016, back in 2015, back in like the Bryson Tiller era. I don't want to say I never believed in manifestation, but I was just kind of like, oh, I like his music, not thinking that eventually I'm going to meet one of my favorite rappers. I was a big fan of his music. I watched a lot of his music videos, and this was when he didn't blow up yet. He was at the peak of blowing up, but he was more underground. He was making mixtapes, the Shix tapes, Shix Tape 5, Shix Tape 2, like he was just like in that kind of thing where he was a little bit more underground, where people knew his name, of course, but now when you say Tory Lanez, everybody knows who you're talking about. So I remember I was in college, and when I was in college I was listening to Tory Lanez heavy, just like back how I was in high school, and I went to his concert back in 2016, December of 2016. And yeah, I went with my best friend Tyler, and we were in the balcony, and rude. And when we were in the balcony, we saw Tory Lanez skydiving, jumping off the stage. What do you call it? Skydiving on stage? Not skydiving on stage, skydiving in the crowd surfing. And he puts on a show for sure. But I was really, really upset because I didn't have the chance to meet Tory Lanez because I didn't have enough money to get the VIP tickets. VIP tickets is usually like you meet your favorite artist, you get a copy of their CD, you get their signature, you get their t-shirts, like you get stuff like that. But at the time, I was in college, trying to make it. I didn't have a job at the time. I was scraping up money, and my mom helped me go to the concert because she was scraping up money to help me go with my best friend Tyler. So I was very, very disappointed, and I was just sad. I was happy that I went to the concert, of course. It was a good concert, but I was like really, really sad because I really wanted to meet Tory Lanez. So that was back in December of 2016. So let's move on to 2018. So in 2016, I didn't have the chance to meet Tory Lanez, unfortunately. But in 2018, Tory Lanez was coming to my city, Buffalo, New York, again. So Tory Lanez was coming to my city of Buffalo again to perform, to have a concert. So this is like 2 years later. So 2 years later, Tory Lanez is coming to Buffalo again, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy, and I'm like, I keep telling myself, at the time I didn't know what manifestation was, at the time I didn't know what law of attraction was, but I just kept telling myself, I'm going to meet Tory Lanez, I'm going to meet Tory Lanez, somehow I gotta meet him. I was talking to my mom. I didn't have anyone to go with me. I think my best friend Tyler was busy or something at the time, or he wasn't able to go. and I didn't have no one to go with me, so I asked my mom to go to the Tory Lanez concert with me back in 2018. So this is July of 2018. I'm not talking about 2016 anymore. I'm talking about 2018. So 2018, Tory Lanez is coming to Buffalo again. I asked my mom to go with me because I had no one to go with me. And I told my mom, I was like, I really want to go to this concert. Again, he had a meet and greet. Tory Lanez had a meet and greet concert where he would meet all his fans and supporters and take pictures with them. And it was like $100, which isn't bad because nowadays, if you look online, Chris Brown is having a meet and greet for $1,000. So $100 really isn't nothing, to be honest. But Tory Lanez was having a meet and greet for $100, which isn't bad because nowadays you do a meet and greet, you having $1,000 to meet someone. But $100 wasn't really bad. But at the time, I was working at the time. I had a job at the time, but my job wasn't paying me that much, and I was part-time as well. So my mom said, yes, we can go to the concert, but I didn't want to pay $100, and I didn't have the money for it anyways, because I was working at Kmart at the time, and they weren't paying me that much for me to get $100 meet and greet VIP ticket. So you know how that goes. So I went to, so let's move on to July of 2018. So it's July of 2018. I'm at the concert. I'm having so much fun. I am having the time of my life. I'm just living it up. My mom is with me. My mom is having fun. We're having so much fun. So I'm having fun. My mom is having fun. And Tory Lanez, he's skydiving into the audience, and it's a lot of fun. So I was like, at the time, I didn't think that I was gonna meet him. The concert, a couple hours later, maybe like 4 or 5 hours later, the concert is over. I go outside, and when I went outside, I was like not expecting to meet him per se, but I went outside and I saw the tour bus, and something told me right then and there, when I saw the tour bus, something told me right then and there that I was going to meet Tory Lanez for some odd reason, right? So I saw the tour bus, and my gut intuition was telling me, I'm going to meet Tory Lanez, I'm going to meet Tory Lanez, I'm going to meet Tory Lanez. My intuition was telling me that I'm going to meet Tory Lanez. I didn't know what law of attraction was at the time. I didn't know what manifestation was at the time. I didn't know what law of assumption was at the time. I didn't know any of these things. I'm a late bloomer. I'm just now into manifesting. I'm just now into manifestation. People, places, and things. I'm just now into that. But at the time, I didn't know what that was. But in my mind, I was saying, okay, I see a tour bus. I'm going to meet Tory Lanez. Whether I'm going to meet Tory Lanez DJ, whether I meet Tory Lanez bodyguard, whether I meet Tory Lanez personal assistant, I'm going to meet someone in his circle. And I told myself that, not knowing that that's basically manifestation. So I'm sitting there. I didn't knock on the tour bus door, but I'm just sitting there, and I'm waiting. And I'm waiting, not waiting for an hour, but I'm waiting for a couple minutes. And boom, guess who I saw? I saw Tory Lanez. I saw Tory Lanez walking into the building. So he's walking into the building for his meet and greet, and I shouted, Tory! 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 And Tory Lanez looked at me, and he looked at me this way, and he was like, he gave me eye contact, and I'm freaking out because that's Tory Lanez. That's one of my favorite artists. Like, I listen to him every day. Like, I know all his songs. Like, I can't believe Tory Lanez is giving me eye contact. One of my favorite artists. And he looks at me and I kind of blacked out. But I do remember saying, "Hey, Tory Lanez, can I take a picture with you?" And he shook his head yes. And he said, "1 minute." So he left. And I'm freaking out. I'm out of my mind. Like, my head is about to explode. Like, I can't believe I just saw Tory Lanez. I can't believe I just talked to Tory Lanez. And I asked for a picture with him. And he said yes. So I waited there for about 5 minutes. I saw Tory Lanez DJ. I forgot his name, but I saw Tory Lanez DJ. I said hi to his DJ. And then I waited for Tory Lanez. So Tory Lanez came back out 20 minutes. I want to say maybe about 20 minutes, 25 minutes later, Tory Lanez came back outside. And he left the meet and greet after he was done doing the pictures with the meet and greet. So I said, Tory. And I said, "Can you please take a picture with me?" And he said, "Yeah." And he walked up to me. And he was staring at me for a good minute. And I just blacked out. Like, to be honest, I don't remember what I said. I just remember blacking out. Because that's like, imagine meeting your favorite artist. That's a huge deal. But I did black out. I don't remember what I said. I probably said that I was a huge fan of his. And he was super nice, super sweet, super humble. I do remember that he was very down to earth. His bodyguard, however, was like rushing me a little bit, saying like, "Oh, Tory Lanez has a personal conference call, so we gotta like hurry this up." And I'm just looking like he just got here. But Tory was really nice. Tory Lanez had talked to my mom. I took a picture with Tory Lanez, and it made my day. I was really, really happy. So Tory Lanez took a picture with me. Tory Lanez talked to my mom for like a good 30-35 minutes. He was talking to us for a good minute. Like, I don't really remember what we were talking about because it was 2018. But, so that was quite some time ago. But Tory Lanez was like talking to my mom. He was talking to me. He was so friendly, so nice. And it's like, it was like not even talking to a celebrity. It was like talking to a cousin, your favorite cousin. It was like talking to a best friend. Like, I can't believe I was talking to Tory Lanez himself. And I was just so happy. And I was just so ecstatic. So I was freaking out. I was so happy. And I just remember being so happy that day because I was really hurt. I was really sad because XXXTentacion passed away during 2018, and I was really upset about his passing. So like 5 weeks later, I went to the Tory Lanez concert. 5 weeks later, I met Tory Lanez. So that made me feel a little bit better about the situation. It made me feel a lot better about my crappy job at Kmart. It made me feel a lot better about my self-esteem. Made me feel a lot better about my confidence. Tory Lanez made me feel very good about myself. So yes, that is the time I met Tory Lanez. I know that's a very, very short story time, but I know a lot of people have stories about manifesting, manifestation, law of assumption, law of attraction. And I want to say it's a real thing. It definitely exists. Manifesting exists. Law of attraction exists. Law of assumption exists. All of it exists. You know? So don't give up on your dreams, because you can manifest your dreams. You can manifest a job. You can manifest a career. You can manifest being in the music industry. You can manifest being famous. You can manifest meeting your favorite rapper. You can manifest a car. You can manifest money. Like, there's so many things you can manifest. You can manifest a specific person. You can manifest your crush. Like, manifestation is real. I used law of attraction by meeting Tory Lanez. I didn't even know what law of attraction was. So don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your aspirations. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on none of that stuff, because whatever you want will come to you. Whether it's a person, it will come to you. Whether it's a place, it will come to you. Whether it's a thing, it will come to you. I'm not a law of attraction coach. I'm not a law of assumption coach at all. I'm not a manifestation coach. But I do believe that the universe works, and the universe is something huge and something very, very crazy, good crazy. So do not give up on yourself. So thank you, Myscene Gang, for listening to my story. I love you guys so, so much, and have an awesome and wonderful day. Peace.